Hi everybody, it's Brooke. I have come to do another flip through of my Garden for All Seasons book, which is also my daily junk journal in Fauxbonochi. My hand is here covering the glare on the book so I don't blind you completely, but now it's moving. Okay, so let's just open it up. Last week, or the last time I did this, I think we had gone through the first couple weeks of January. I had it marked where we were going to start, and then I moved the marker. Oh, here we go. All right, so I've got more glare, so I'm going to cover this side up. This is Sunday, January 14th, and I did mean to say, if you have not watched the other videos, I do have a video on how I made this book and flip through the first couple weeks. I'm just loving using it. It's getting super ridiculously fat and fluffy, and the pages are warped, and I love it. It's fun. So it does turn out, though, that the pages I put in the center to art journal on are a little shinier than I thought they were. So I'm doing some gessoing or stapling in paper and things like that because writing straight on them didn't work out as well as I thought it would. That was kind of disappointing, but they still look pretty cool. So anyway, January 14th was a Sunday, and on this page I just did some mermaid markers, some Jane Davenport stuff, and did a little drawing and talked about the day. Nothing very exciting. Oh, that's hard to see, isn't it? And this is really shiny, so I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see this, but it's a vintage greeting card, a thank you note that had all the embossing along here. And I used some washi tape and turned it into a pocket up here. And just did my journaling on here and made a tag to go inside. So that was the 15th. And this is the 16th, which was my niece's 21st birthday. It was awesome. We took her out to dinner at this floating restaurant, which is popular here in Portland. And I took one of their postcards and made this little flap and used my receipt and just sort of did some tip-ins and added some things. And here's a photo. I didn't ask you, Leah. I hope you don't mind that you're on Facebook and YouTube. You don't mind. Of course you don't. So there are some pictures that I just tucked in the pocket that I made. And a picture of our food and a picture of the menu. And that was just a whole lot of fun to do that. This page is the 17th, and it was Wednesday. I decoupaged in some paper, used a vellum quote, and made a pocket here that I didn't put anything in. So it was there if I needed it. It still is if I need it. Here's the 18th, and this was a order form that I had just stuck in here when I constructed the book. And again, I used some Jane Davenport watercolors, did a little collaging, was still sort of channeling my inner crafty Hodges and Tisha Moore. Wow. Drew a blank. I always do in the middle of video taping. I don't know why. And I guess it's not technically taping, is it? Anyway, made a little flag, did some journaling out here. This is the back piece of that original page that was an order form. It's just stapled in a card, put in some memorabilia, and made a little collage out of that. I liked how that came out. This page was a scrapbook page, just folded up. I did some journaling on vellum, used the pocket to stick in some pictures of what I had been working on that day, and used some washi tape. Next page was the back side of that scrapbook paper, did a little stamping, stapled in a card that I stamped, little washi tape, just a little bit of everything. This page is actually from an art magazine. Oh, that glare is horrible, I'm sorry. There, that's a little better. This is from an art journaling magazine, so I cut it out and put it in and just did the background in colored pencils and did some centangling on a separate card. And apparently I wasn't having the best day that day. Yeah, there you go. The next day was the 24th. I just left this page. Oh, you know what? I skipped a page. I'm sorry. Did I? I did. This was the 23rd. And on this page, I had just put in some photos that I had and did a little collage and wrote a little bit It wasn't for a specific day. Oh, and you know what? I don't know. Is that wrong? Maybe you're not supposed to see that. Okay. And this is the 23rd. It was a beautiful day. You can tell it rained and snowed, and it was icy, and it was just fabulous. So I did a Jane Davenport girl and put in some glitter and snowflakes and used mermaid markers and Jane Davenport watercolor. I'm sure you can sense a theme going. I've been on a Jane Davenport tear. She's so awesome. I'll put a link to her down below in case not everyone in the universe already knows where to find her. The next page, I just left the page blank because I love this scrapbook paper. This page is the actual page in the journal was this brown deli bag. And again, that's terribly glary. This is a transfer that I did, a packing tape transfer that I did that says every day is full of fresh possibilities. In case anyone wants to know, Food Network magazine, easiest tape transfers that I've ever done. The ink and pictures just slide right off. No scrubbing. You don't have to soak it very long. Just slides right off. It's fabulous. So that was a lot of fun. And then I've got a photo that I matted and a sticker that I made. So, and then the next page, the back of the bag rather, was the 25th. And I took my girls to get their hair done. It was their Christmas present. A little late. It was hard to get them both together at the same time. And I just stuck a photo in there and mounted it on a postcard. So that's a place for an extra journal or an extra photo. I really like how that one came out. The next page was the 26th, and yep, I fell for it along with everyone else. Hobby Lobby. I saw so many flips and haul videos from Hobby Lobby's clearance that I felt compelled, so I actually drove like an hour and 10 minutes away to go there. And there's a Joann's nearby, so I went there as well. Did a little journaling on a card. Oops, it's coming out. Oh, that's where my dog bit me on the nose. Isn't that a great picture? Yeah, he gets cranky sometimes. So that was a lot of fun, though. I really like Hobby Lobby, and it was a fun page to do, but it's just on the page that was in the journal, just a coffee-dyed ledger page. This was Saturday the 27th, and it's the back of that ledger page, and I printed a map from Google because we did a lot of driving that day, and sort of highlighted our route and used a neon pencil and put in a photo and a little journaling. And this is the rest of that day. Actually, these are photos from where we were. And I used a photo sleeve that was actually in the book. The timing was perfect because it was bound in right there. There are the rest of the photos. Another glare, that's perfect. That must feel really good on your eyes. I'll do that. And this is the 28th. This was already in the book. It's just, I don't even know. Oh, it's a page from the Edith Holden book that was bound in there. And it was the 28th, the Sunday. And I felt very maidish that day because I'd been cleaning. And this is a cutout from Daphne's Diary, which I just loved. I loved that illustration. And that's me horsing around because when the nice old man draws a picture of himself, it's always a stick figure that looks like that. And so that made me laugh. I made him take a picture. And that was pretty much what I did in the journal for those 2 weeks. So I'm going to stop it there, and I'm going to thank you for coming to watch. Again, if you'd like to see how I made the book or see the other flip-throughs, please do watch those videos. Like this one and subscribe if you'd care to. And it was great seeing you guys. All the links are down below. Thanks so much. Have a great night.